disregard for others, and negative behavior. Signs of a lax self-worth. Woman, welcome to another episode on Check One. Today we're breaking down the 12 indicators that might suggest a woman lacks self-worth. Recognizing these signs can save you from heartbreak and energy drain. This video aims to arm you with the necessary knowledge to steer clear from relationships that could cause harm and dissatisfaction. Let's unravel the typical attitudes and behaviors of a low self-worth woman that should trigger your internal warnings. 1. Excessive neediness and jealousy. Individuals displaying high levels of neediness often suffer from anxiety and low self-esteem. This behavior presents itself in the form of excessive attention-seeking, an unquenchable thirst for reassurance, and an irrational fear of losing their partner. Jealousy goes hand in hand with neediness, often manifesting as a constant suspicion of betrayal and a relentless desire to be the only person of importance in their partner's life. This heightened level of insecurity points towards a damaging lack of self-worth. 2. Preoccupied with physical appearance. Physical appearance becomes an obsession for individuals struggling with low self-esteem. These individuals perceive their value through the lens of how they look and how others perceive them physically. They invest significant time and energy into maintaining their appearance, often to the detriment of nurturing their internal qualities. This overemphasis on physicality indicates a limited self-concept, devoid of the depth that character, intellect, and emotional maturity can provide. 3. Enjoys manipulative games. Individuals with low self-esteem may resort to manipulative tactics to gain a sense of control or advantage in relationships. They enjoy the thrill of leading others on, faking interest, and creating uncertainty, all of which allows them to feel in control. This manipulative behavior points towards an egocentric perspective and a low regard for others' feelings, a hallmark of low self-worth. 4. Often appears bored. Chronic boredom and a general lack of interest can be indicative of low self-esteem. These individuals display an internal lack of motivation and self-efficacy, both of which are symptoms of low self-esteem. Their disinterest extends to almost all aspects of their lives: social interactions, hobbies, professional endeavors, and even their own personal growth. This persistent apathy suggests that they're not excited about life, possibly due to their low perception of their self-worth and capabilities. 5. Struggles with emotional regulation. Individuals who frequently grapple with emotional instability are often battling low self-worth. Their inability to manage and control their emotions results in sudden outbursts, extreme mood swings, and frequent conflicts with others. Their emotional volatility serves as a distress signal, indicating deep-seated struggles with self-esteem that need to be addressed. 6. Consistently seeks attention and approval. The incessant need for attention and approval is a significant sign of low self-esteem. These individuals habitually strive to be the center of attention and heavily rely on the validation of others to feel worthy. Their constant pursuit of attention and validation is a manifestation of their underlying deficit in self-worth, which is more often than not a result of various unaddressed emotional insecurities. 7. Materialistic and unwilling to work. A prominent characteristic of individuals with low self-worth is an overemphasis on material possessions and a reluctance to work. These individuals are often under the misconception that they are entitled to enjoy the fruits of success without the requisite effort. This mindset reflects an imbalanced perspective on relationships and personal growth, and usually masks their underlying feelings of inadequacy. 8. Overbearing control. Individuals with low self-esteem often exert an overbearing control over their relationships and environments. The excessive need to control often points to a low sense of self-worth and a fundamental fear of loss or rejection. These individuals try to micromanage every aspect of their relationships, asserting their will and imposing their terms on others. They may do this in both personal and professional contexts, insisting on knowing every detail, making all decisions, and setting strict rules and boundaries. This overbearing control usually serves as a compensatory mechanism for their feelings of insecurity and inadequacy. However, it's important to note that this behavior is more of a self-defense mechanism rather than a conscious act of dominance or superiority. 9. Carries a negative reputation. Carrying a negative reputation is often a sign of low self-esteem. Such individuals might resort to hurtful behavior, dishonesty, or manipulation in an attempt to establish some sense of control or importance. This behavior, while harmful to others, is more devastating to the individual, as it further erodes their self-esteem and alienates them from healthy relationships. 10. Always criticizing other women. Frequent criticism of others, particularly women, is another sign of low self-esteem. These individuals are often so consumed with their own self-doubt and feelings of worthlessness that they resort to belittling others in a misguided attempt to boost their own self-esteem. They tend to perceive others, especially those of the same gender, as threats or competition, leading to unnecessary criticism and judgment. This propensity to constantly criticize and undermine others, however, only serves to highlight their own insecurities. Moreover, such behavior can be counterproductive, as it often leads to social isolation and further loss of self-esteem. Instead of providing the intended boost to their self-worth, it underscores the lack of self-love and acceptance that lies at the heart of their behavior. 11. Lacks future aspirations. A lack of clear life goals and aspirations is a strong indicator of low self-worth. Individuals presenting this sign often shy away from taking responsibility for their life choices. They typically attribute their failures and stagnation to external factors or other people, rather than reflecting on their own actions. This pattern of behavior indicates a reluctance to face their fears and insecurities, and a failure to take control of their life, further perpetuating their low self-worth. Remember, if something feels off in your relationship, trust your instincts. Don't settle for anything less than respect, appreciation, and mutual growth. For a more optimistic perspective, check out our video on the signs of a high-value woman, which you can find in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell.